Alright. Oh my god, my hair looks stupid. Maybe I'll just pretend to be emo the whole live stream. Life is so dark. Life's so dark, dude. God. Random words. Seeing if talking increases the algorithm. Because if you say random words, it'll increase the algorithm. Yada, 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 yada. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Starter goal, 1 gift in 3 hours. That's so funny. Please, just someone donate 1 penny and. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait, can I type the question in? This thing is so stupid. you, Yuxova Laura, I'm good. How are you? Boy edits YouTube. Hello. Asnika 1 8T and 2. No, Hasainku. There we go. Glow mode 16. Hello. Stomach eater, hello. It's so funny. There'll be like no people in the chat, and then like 1 minute at like the 3 minute mark, like that's when it starts sending signals. Look at how dumb this stuff is, guys. I remember when this used to be like huge. Like, look at all these stupid filters. These are so dumb. Let's see, was dance party? Yo, it's a dance party, guys. Uh, so yeah, I'm new to the channel. Welcome all to the welcome all to the channel. Normally when I do a live stream, I'll be yo, thanks. We achieved the goal. We got 1 cent in 3 hours. Thank you, Notebook Lad. I appreciate it very much. Um, but normally when I do my live stream, I'll have like my piano and I'll be playing and there'll be tons of people and it'll be a great time. YouTube awards consistency and they punish inconsistency. So, gotta upload content. So, I'm just chilling. If you guys have any questions or just like anything, any philosophical stuff, like let me know. Let me know. Because I'm just gonna be chilling in the meantime. I'm just gonna test out all these filters. That's a cursed mummy. Extra eyes. Oh, that's gotta be cool. Thermal. Oh, that's sick. Yo, thank you for the GG Easy Notebook, lad. Thermal, look at me. And for the GLFH, do you know what a Therian is? No, what is a Therian? Thank you for the chili. Wait, I feel like I've heard of a Therian. Are you talking about? I know what a theremin is. That's like the weird like instrument that has like the frequency thing, and you put your hand there, it goes like whoa, 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 whoa. I feel like I've heard what a Therian is. I'm not sure what a Therian is. Um, Yo, thanks for the laughing disco ball, notebook lad. You're being very generous. I appreciate it. Abbott Calipang 8002. What did the farmer say when he lost his tractor? I'll say, oh, shucked. Or, oh, shuck. Oh, shuck. Is that it? Did I get it? Are you the one that duct taped a duck to a duck with duck brand duct tape? I like that. Let me see if I could do that like 3 times fast. Are you the one that duct taped a duck to a duck with duct tape brand? Are you the one that duct tape a duck to a duck with duck brand duct tape? There we go. Thank you so much for the generosity, bro. Brody's 96, little bro. So it almost feels like an animal chose them. Oh, okay. I get it. I have a dog. I love my dog very much. She's awesome. Notebook lad, thank you so much for joining. Have a good night, bro. Take care. Are you the one that duct tape a duck to a duck with duck brand duct tape? No, the one that duct tape a duck to a duck with duck brand duct tape. And Abeth Calipang 8002. What did the farmer say when he lost his tractor? You know, I think if I'm supposed to my question is why did he sell seashells by the seashore if there's already by my question is why did he sell my question is why did he sell shells by the seashore if there's my question is why did he sell seashell I'm trolling. My question is why did he sell shells by the seashore if there's already shells by the seashore? Fun 4361. I wish I could buy you Robux, man. What's it called? I'm I'm kind of a broke college kid myself. Also, if do not go on Roblox. It's not a safe platform. Uh, I technically do have Roblox, but I barely play it. But do not go on Roblox. Roblox is not a safe app. Play Minecraft, and when you play Minecraft, do a private server, and yeah. What was my major? I'm a business major. I like numbers, so yeah. William, yeah, of course my name's Will. It's Will the Reaper. Let's see. You know what? Let me do a poll. Not a poll. Let's see. What is the hardest tongue twister? There we go. Okay. I've not played Freedom Fighter. Uncle Tony says he don't do. I want to play Minecraft. Visually love Minecraft. But you could get Minecraft on like your phone, Minecraft Pocket Edition. Tony Stark, dude, I am so excited to see Doomsday. It's gonna be the best movie since Infinity War. I really hope it's good. Um, have you watched As the God's Will? No. Dan Duran? Is that supposed to be like Duran Duran, but like different? Yogi Bear, uh, stop being gay. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Uh, you know, I have a girlfriend. Um, yeah, sure. Guy JDR500. Thank you for subscribing. Everyone go subscribe to him. Let's see. No, I think the live stream is doing better when it had this stupid filter on. This is so dumb. Dang, no one has the hardest tongue twister. This is such a failure of a live stream. It's so funny. This is just testing out content, though. Yeah, no problem, guy JDR500. I appreciate it. Yeah, hope you're all having A Wonderful Day. This is so funny. Want to try writing from right to left in English like Leonardo da Vinci did with Latin using mirror? Even one is fine. I need a money life hack. See, the problem with a lot of like money life hacks is that they're like scams and stuff like that. Uh, Honestly, you could try content creation. You can play video games on your phone to make money. You can make content. You could. There's a lot of ways nowadays that you can make money. I'm not gonna say you'll be rich, but you know, exactly. It always ends up being a scam, but you gotta make sure that whatever you do, like, isn't you're not getting scammed about. Want to try writing from right to left in English? Okay, let me. I'll just type it here then. Do you mean like the letters are inverted, or do you mean like the words are inverted? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do 5 gifts. I'm gonna do 3 hours because last time that guy donated like a ton of gifts. It was funny. Um, is blogging profitable? Yeah, there are tons of people, especially on TikTok. Blogs are so profitable. If you can get like food, especially food, by the way, if you're gonna blog, do food. There's so many YouTube channels, TikTok channels about food. You just like make a video of you like flipping the camera around and saying like, "Oh, I went to this place and this is what we had. It was really good." Like, obviously, there's a luck. Huh? I'm gonna take this stupid uh, thing off. Um, Obviously, there's like, you know, hold on. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I got your stomach eater. I hit him from the channel or whatever. Uh, but anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, yeah. If you literally just blog, and you put food out, obviously there's a lot of like luck involved in the content creation industry. I sure know that. I posted a TikTok today, and the first 10 minutes it got like 1,000 views, it got like 80 likes, and it got like 12 comments, and that's really good. Like TikTok in 2020, if you got that, that would basically be at least like 50,000 views. Now they're making TikTok pay to win, and I hate that. They're making it very pay to win, where you spend like $20 and you get like 20,000 views. It's so stupid. And so, I had that, and then like 2 minutes later it didn't get a single view. Like, what's wrong? And it's like, that's just how TikTok is. It's very luck based. I genuinely don't know how anyone can go viral on TikTok with the way, like, the platform is nowadays. Literally, when you're done posting a video, it will say at the bottom, boost your video for only, like, $16. Only $16. You get, like, maybe, because it's not guaranteed, but maybe 40,000 views. Like, that's deplorable. You know what I mean? Like, and that boy Clippy, I totally understand. But like the problem is that there's also a lot of people that maybe not put the most amount of effort in, right? Like, like you could just make a TikTok where you're like this. And this is what I did today actually. They go like this and then they just have like a big long question at the top, right? And it's like engagement bait and people respond to it, and then eventually a bunch of people respond to it, and then that goes out in the ether and gets like 3 million views, right? And, I'm not saying it's like the most low content thing. I think people that have low effort is people that just blatantly steal from other people. Like reaction channels, or they're just like sitting there and they're like watching other people's content. At least posting a question is your own thing, right? I mean, I'll admit it's not the highest effort, but that's like kind of the beauty of TikTok. You can post like literally whatever and it can blow up, right? That's why I loved it. I mean, back in high school, I used to put a decent amount of effort. I'll admit, I actually had like a decent amount of creativity with some of the videos, right? And it was funny because the videos that were very creative, they did okay. They weren't great, right? The videos that took me like 30 minutes to an hour. But the actual like bad videos, the most no effort videos, got the most amount of traction. And I'm like, what's going on? Um, Vipbulb Bave, have you got any practical experience or experiments that still works in social media? Any tips for understanding social media algorithm? So yes, if you put hashtags down, right? Hashtag for you page, hashtag YouTube, hashtag viral, hashtag trending, that typically helps. If you post in certain times of the day, like I think Monday through Thursday on TikTok, you post at like 4 p.m., 4 to 6 p.m., that works. And then also the content itself has to be something that's like trendy, right? That's kind of like the beauty of TikTok. You could, as long as it follows a trend, whatever you post, then that's all that matters. It doesn't even have to be that good of a video, as long as it has like a trending sound and a trending content and a trending hashtag, all this other stuff. Like that's what will make you go big. Donajowski, hello. iPatch 6106767. Okay. Interviewers 8558. Thank you, honey. um, but yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing, especially if you want to go into content creation, I think the biggest thing out of anything else is consistency, because the way it's been going for the past 2 years, right? Is okay. Thanks for the uncle alert. The past 2 years, I will make a bunch of videos. Did you see YouTube is changing its channel? Really? I saw something today that they actually changed the requirements to become monetized. You now, to become a partner, you now have to have 8,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers instead of having 4,000 watch hours. So, YouTube's changing that channels must maintain 20 million. That's insane. 20 million shorts views every 90 days. That's insane. Luckily for me, I only get like 30 to 50 cents per short video, and it only takes me like 2 minutes to make. And I really only do that to get subscribers. But they better not start doing that with long form content. But yeah, anyway, the point is that, if you're thinking of content creation, consistency is a thing. Because the way it's been going for me the past years, I'll post a bunch of videos and they'll do okay. They actually do pretty well for like a channel that's just growing. I have almost 5,000 subscribers, which is amazing to think about, right? It's not like 100,000, but it's not like 200, like how I started out. And I'll post a bunch, and then it will just be like a ton, and stuff like that. And yeah. So give me your Venmo, I'll gift you 200. I don't even know how to give uh someone's Venmo or whatever. Uh, but uh, Finn Williams, I don't know how to do Venmo, but you could always just if you want to donate, you can just do it in the chat or whatever. But thank you. But anyway, so like, what was I saying? So the way it's been going for me the past 2 years, my I'll put like a bunch of videos together for like a month or something, like a couple weeks or a month. It will do well, right? It'll do pretty well. And then, I'll have this like very passionate video. I'll spend like an hour to 3 hours making the video, thinking it will go well, and then it doesn't. And then it plummets, right? Because, I'll admit my videos aren't the highest of quality, but, I figured like it's a trendy topic, right? It'll be like something about Clash Royale, or it'll be like a mobile game tier list. It will plummet. It will make me unmotivated. I'll take a hiatus from posting YouTube for like 2 months. Then I go back into it, and when you go back into it, YouTube goes like, "What's this? Like, you've abandoned me for 2 months. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, you think you deserve, fame now?" So then it punishes you because you're inconsistent. And YouTube goes like, "This guy isn't a good content creator. He's not posting every day. He just jumps around, left and right." And so the point being is that consistency is the thing that gets rewarded the most, and inconsistency is the thing that gets punished the most. Um, just as we do SEO for Wednesday. Do you have any business, especially? I do not have any specialty in like TikTok or any platform. I just post videos. I'm not like an editor. Um, Eric Erickson 3832. Oh, yeah, I'm having a wonderful day. It's actually my second day I'm on vacation. So Just enjoying life. What about you, man? How about you? Hope you're having a good one. Let me change this Q&A thing. Hold on. Let me change this Q&A. Let's see. Hey Nokia, thank you for the gold coin. Gene McKinley, you saw me at the store. What store was it? That'd be pretty funny if you saw me at a store, but like genuinely, like what store is it? Because that'd be insane if you actually saw me. Well, that's nice to hear me, and it's just Eric, mate. Yeah. Well, thank you, Eric. I appreciate you joining the live stream, and no, I am not Corey Cameron. No, I am not. Not in the slightest. Wait, what do you mean at Walmart? Corey, that's funny. Kudos to you. Nokia 33100. Yeah, I think I think the way it works is that they give like people that just started joining live streams, they give them like 50 free gems or whatever, which I think is like 25, 50 cents, and then that way, because which honestly makes sense because like if you don't know how gifts work and then you accidentally donate someone like $100 and you're like, what, like I meant to do like $5, like $5 or like 50 cents, I'd be pretty pissed. So it's nice that they give people like the donation like testing thing. You're Canadian, that's awesome. Can I speak French? uh no, I cannot speak French. I've always wished I could, though. I know it's like the language of romance or whatever, right? It's very like sophisticated. Uh, let's see, Johnny Tigers 7256. Do I believe in Jesus? Yeah, I've been religious my whole life. Yeah, and it doesn't matter what it does. My opinion, like as long as someone believes in something, that's all that matters, right? Like I believe in my friends, I believe in my family, I believe in Jesus, all this stuff. Rodney, hello. Do I play Geometry Dash? Yeah, I play Geometry Dash. I've been playing it for a while, for like the past 10 years. I'm nowhere near good at it, but I've beaten Theory of Everything too. One of the most innovative games ever. It really is like top 10 games of all time. Tortoise Sheldon, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I like my For You page. It's a cat. This is Laz Nuke. uh, I'm from Germany. I'm from the lovely United States. Yeah, and I know how you feel. I have a dog, and my dog is getting a bit older, and she is barking up a storm constantly, because of like that older age. And yeah, yesterday I went to bed at like 1:30. I finished a puzzle, and then my dog barked for like 3 hours straight. So I totally understand how you feel. Your boy Serial Designation N. Hello, Chalana Warner. Thank you for the hiding. I appreciate it. Um, you're getting a tour to Sunday, dude. Enjoy, man. Just make sure you let it live to like 180. That boy Clibby, have you ever had a dream where you think you could do where you have you ever had a dream where you think you could do where you could do where you could? I assume you just mean it's like a lucid dream where you feel like you do anything. I don't think I've ever had one. The one time I did, had like a lucid dream. I was in this like horror video game, and like like the monsters and stuff are screaming. So I was just like this. I was like in the dream I was like, this is getting too loud. Let's change it. And so I woke up, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like I just had like complete autonomy over how my dream was. 3 hours, yeah. Dogs don't have a sense, unless dogs are tired, they don't really have a sense of time. That's why when you leave, they sit at the door, and if you come back 5 seconds later, they're like, oh my God, you know? Um, you came to the stream to hide, bro. Tourist showing the setup was a pain. Yeah, I can imagine, dude. Just, I assume if it's like a tortoise that has like the spiky shell and stuff like that, just be careful. When's the last time I fell on my face? I think the last time I fell on my face, I might have been bowling like 3 years ago, and I went to bowl, and I like fell in the gutter, and I just like boom. Galaxy World since 2025. Hello. I'm in Cardelli S5Q. Guess where you're from? I'm gonna say from Europe. Did I get a tornado warning? No, I did not. Your local Abigail. I did not get a tornado warning. That would that'd be horrible. I've seen stuff that there's a bunch of sharks. Can I send you mono ultramicroscopic silicon volcaniconiosis? Yes, I can. I have a little bit of trivia, general knowledge trivia, and I love that. I think the second longest word is anti-disestablishmentarianism, but I love that. Pneumona ultramicroscopic silicon volcaniconiosis, and it's a lung disease caused by silicon particles from like the ash in a volcano. Had a lucid dream. Okay, okay, okay. Definitely, Clippy. Thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. Political opinion on toilet paper. Okay. I think the most efficient way is front to back. You're from Europe. Hey, let's go. I got it. To be fair, I think the majority of people that watch this are from the US, and then number two is from Europe. A lot of people in Germany actually watch my videos, which is cool to think about, you know, like it's getting reach from like all over the world. Uh does it have to deal with like your name? Because like Carl Caradelli, um, I feel like that might be like Middle Eastern, but I'm not sure, you know? So like, you know, if I said my name is like William or Tyler or, you know, if my name was like George, right? You could probably assume I'm from the US, right? So, you know, I don't know, like, does your username have anything to deal with like your actual name or like where you're from? What is the answer to the United if I feel theory? I have no clue. I have never even heard of that. As you grow, you will find the wise know a fast talker has nothing behind their enunciation. Well, I like to think I can articulate myself pretty well. You know, I don't think I speak like super eloquently, but you know, I feel like I can talk pretty good amount. And I'm talking fast because you know there's a lot of people commenting. So, um, yeah. Turkish. Wow, that's awesome. Colton 1739. There's your shout out. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to him. AK Snoop Dogg. Uh, no. Um, wow, CC and Sword. Good job on getting that he's Turkish. I would have never gotten that. I would have never gotten that. Um, The Ayman part is Turkish. Rescovin. See, that's what I'm saying. Cardinal Caradelli. I thought it was going to be like Saudi Arabia, like Indian, but you know that the Ayman, yeah, that does make sense. I would never gotten that though. Um, but yeah, I think I shout out Colton. But yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, guys. You know, I'm just chilling. Yeah, that's basically it. Nobody would ever guess Sri Lankan. What's the answer to 9 plus 10? It's 21. Come on. What's the answer to 9 plus 10? It's 21, guys. Alright, now I'm just gonna leave this stupid dance party thing on. Because when I did, it got like a bunch of people in the chat or whatever. It's really stupid. 910. Let's see. What if I did blue retro? That looks cool. Now where's the thermal? There we go. Look at me, thermal. You know what? Let me what if the whole point is I'm supposed to be the one asking the question? Let's see. Oh, I'm an idiot. The Q&A. Oh, so the thing I'm supposed to post is the actual question. Let's see, ask a question. Let's do I don't know. Let's do boom. What's the hardest question? Kansas mapping 8248. That's funny. That is really funny. Kansas mapping, thank you for the laugh. I appreciate that. That is so funny. The last filter made you look like a fiend. That's actually kind of true. Hold on a minute. Guys, this is what doing fentanyl and heroin does to somebody. You gotta help me. That's actually so true. This is a depressing filter. It's a sad, sad filter. Let's go to, no, 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 scary doll. No, let's just keep it at thermal. What happened between 1944 and 1945? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, wait a minute. I'm not good at. So the two subjects I'm horrible on are history and geography. I mean, that was World War II, right? Either that or Nagasaki and Hiroshima. What color should you get for your nails? Get like, I don't know. Get like rainbow. Or get like, I don't know. Get like diamond encrusted nails, yeah. CCN sword. Algebra problems deriving proofs for the E constant. Chess tiling problem for discrete math. Wait, what's a chess tiling problem? I never heard of that. Just kidding. Get like purple. What's the power of 8? Well, what do you mean by that? Do you mean like 8 squared is 64 or do you mean like what's the square? You know like what the square root of 8 or what do you mean what's the power of 8? Cuz the power of 8 is 64. Math is hard. The real nightmares gym class. They always target me. They always target me in dodgeball. Man, I love gym class. That was my favorite. Chessboard tiling is where you prove how to fill a chessboard with tiles of different sizes. And even irregular shapes. Ah, that's cool. I love chess. Leah Thomas, Farmer 27663. Okay, Snoop Dogg, you can stop. I know I got the question right. EMC squared plus 8. What was that? E equals MC squared. That's like the theory of dark matter, right? From Einstein. The hardest question I ever had was, do you feel safe? Everyone put yes because otherwise you be sent to the demon? Okay. My favorite, but it's just hard because of winter. 4 miles in gym class is insane. No, you should be playing like Indonesian arm tag or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or like Dragon Tales, you have to like pull the flags off of people, you know, and stuff like that. Really, they changed it so that they had to bounce the balls. That's so stupid. Dodgeball is so much fun. Your fish drowned. I'm very sorry to hear that. Your boy serial designation and old school dodgeball, the rubber kickballs. Yeah, that's cool. Like that, I like. You can really have some power in that. What's up? Hello. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing, as it would truly help me out a lot. And yeah, your pigeon is flying. Maybe like catch it or get some bird seed, right? Try like getting bird seed. We had to run literal marathons for bad behavior on the soccer team. That's actually insane. Okay. Nice try, Tyler Games. Happy birthday to your friend. Yeah, happy birthday to your friend Nick. Okay, I'm not falling for that. I've seen the clip. We've all seen the clip. Your pigeon has no wings, and how is it flying? That's crazy. For 2 hours. If my gym teacher ever made us just straight up run for 2 hours, like I'd tell the principal. That's like outlandish. That's deplorable. I drink orange juice after brushing my teeth and put my okay, nice. I just came to your stream. I'm going, buddy. All right, Alon Noob 7243. Thank you for joining, man. Hope you have a good day. Yeah, my dog is flying. What do I do? Capture the flag. Yeah, capture the flag. It's a good one. Uh, that's probably my favorite. I love capture the flag. Uh, that's it. That's it. You know what? To fill like the weird silence, just yeah, no problem, dude. Sorry to hear about your pigeon, though. You know, hope everything's going well with that. Maybe let's do like seventh grade. Honestly, like, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Um, worst, yo, shorts 56743. What's up, man? I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. Just having a laid back live stream, just talking and stuff. Worst is getting punished during guest coach visits when the guest is a former pro. The coaches play. Yeah, I'd ask the faculty. I'd ask your faculty if they could fire your teacher, do some investigations or something like that. Oh, excuse me, because that's just not right. You know, gym class is supposed to be fun. Do you know how to get more diamonds? I know with YouTube to get diamonds, I think you have to like spend money or something. I know that they give people like 50 free gems or something when they first join like a live stream, but I don't know if it's like you can get more. I feel like that'd be cool. That should definitely be a thing. Like for people that are watching, the more they watch or whatever, the more gems they can donate or something. But YouTube would never do that. YouTube's a big corporation. They would never allow that. Why is the bathroom smoky? What's in this air? What the? In second grade, you get kicked around. In third grade, you learn to break your ankles and destroy your own legs. Fourth, pranks. Fifth, learn. Yeah. Do you want me to scream? Sure. Ah! There you go. I did that. uh, let's see. How's everyone's day going? Good? I'm sorry. Yo, Shane SVG 8146. I'm sorry if I hurt your ears, dude. That was not my intention. That's I'm going to the thermal again. Boom. All right. Let's do this. Oh, okay, let me get the stupid thermal filter off. This is so dumb. This live stream is so stupid. I love this. When your teachers are dumber than the students, school is very different. What's a thermal camera? I think a thermal camera is something that shows you the heat signatures of like an entity. So like when you have a thermal camera on, like this, right? It shows you that like this part of my face for whatever reason is like much hotter. I mean, obviously this is not an actual thermal camera. This is just being a design, but like, you know, if this was a thermal camera, because heat rises, it'd be like this would be a bit, you know, like more red and stuff like that. Uh, oh wait, put the camera up to your eyeball. Okay. Um, do you know Roblox is a game? Yes, I do know Roblox is a game. I do not have a cat, but I do have a dog. Stray animals are free food. That's crazy. Technically any animal is a food when you really think about it, but like, who in the world would want to do that? Like, it's as simple as that. Girls' love of waffles. Hello. What's my dog's name? My dog's name is Cosette. She's a Cavapoodle. She's 13 years old, so she's getting a bit older, but it's okay. Um, when your teachers are dumber than the students, school is very different. Yeah, like if your teacher gets schooled by like one really like nerdy kid, all the time like that, that's whatever, that's fine. But like if he or she's getting clowned on by like every person in that classroom, like that's a problem. You have a pet named Rambo. Lil Ben 2016. This is the longest message ever sent to your chat and might break the YouTube chat box system. That alone allows us to chat to each other in chat and you with your long message. Pets make okay. Pets make terrible meals. Dogs suck at cooking and they have a low attention span. That's funny. Um, you look like the manager of the mechanical rat band at Chuck E. Cheese. No, I'd be more like Five Nights at Freddy's. But not Michael Afton. I'd be Henry. Not William Afton. I'd be Henry because I'm not gonna kill people. Oh, sorry. I thought that said girls' love of waffles. That's only what. Gers, okay. Gers' love of waffles from. I've never seen Invader Zim. Zim, I should watch that show. It seemed good. Minute Spark, I could bring my dog out here. Why not? Lil Ben 2016, you're a YouTuber. That's cool. Everyone go subscribe to him. I'll be back real quick. I'll go get my dog. Okay, I am back. Hold on. Just gotta put my headphones in. Wow, there's still 8 people in this chat. That is awesome. Hold on. Come on, Cozy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You're gonna lay right next to me real quick. This is my dog. Well, she's a Cavapoodle. Look, say hi to the camera, Cozy. Aw. You want ear scratches? There you go. Yep, she's 13. Aw, now she's just gonna chill with me the rest of the live stream. Thank you. Cozy, they're all calling you cute. Look, Minute, Gers love of waffles, Minute Spark, Clementine 1234. Look, they're all calling you cute. How do you feel about that? What are you thinking? Are you thinking of anything? No? Okay. Just all rainbows and sunshine in there, I guess. Alright. How's your day going or how's it been? No, man, I've been good. Yeah, I'm on vacation or anything like that. Yeah, hope you're all having an absolutely wonderful day. I'm doing just fine. I'd normally be having again, guys. I think you're actually all new to the channel, so I appreciate you guys for like subscribing and staying, on the live stream. But normally I'd be playing like piano, so there's normally like in between filler I'd just be like tickling the ivories, just noodling on the piano. But I couldn't bring my keyboard, so this is just it's just a nice laid back live stream. The dodgeballs are a weapon nowadays. Yeah, I guess so. Because you know what? With like new like drugs and supplements and ways that like people can really like change their bodies, like I think people are gonna learn to be much stronger. I think like okay, here's what I think. I have a controversial hot take. Tyler Games C5I. I've already wished your friend Nick a happy birthday. So um Anyway, what was I saying? Here's a controversial take. I think that when society evolves, there won't be as many strong people. I think a lot of it will just be kind of like people that are like just all like smart or whatever. But I think that those that are strong will be much stronger, right? Because you have all these access to supplements and biomedical technology and stuff that can really like make you super strong and stuff like that. And I think that's like important. Do I play Fortnite? I actually just started getting into Fortnite again like 2 months ago. I used to play it back in 20. Oh my god, sorry. Sorry about that. I used to play Fortnite back in like 2018 when it first came out, and then after the Fortnite event, the Thanos one where you get the Infinity Gauntlet, which was by far their best event ever, by the way. Like the Heroes versus Villains season 4, I stopped playing. Uh, so yeah, Gummy 0 Point. What is that? Just got on here. So first, Funny Fin Tin. Thank you for joining. Your first ever. That's awesome. That this is your first ever live stream. Welcome to my channel. Hope you enjoy. We're just gonna talk and just talking and chatting about whatever. The best season. They had a Doctor Doom. They had a Doctor Doom season. Oh, I wish. Thank you for subscribing, Funny Fintin. Um, Damn, I did not know they had a Doctor Doom one. I know that they had like the Marvel one where you had like the web slingers, the Tony Stark ones, but um, yesterday I got called too soft to push everything. I respected people's choices. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with people in society. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. It doesn't matter how morally right or morally wrong it seems. Everyone has their own opinion. That's what makes us who we are. We all have our own passions. We all have our own hobbies, our own beliefs, our own forms of action. Like doesn't matter how weird it is or how different it might be. The Iron Man season. Oh, see, I barely played that. Like I barely played it. I wish I played it more, because if because they added way too much stuff. Like once they added like the ATV, to me it just got like too much, and then it's like, oh, what's this thing you have to learn, and what's this thing? It's like it was never ever the way the game used to be. Like I've been playing Fortnite OG Zero build, and I love it. But like they have the ATVs, they have the hoverboards, they have the suction cup, ball thingies, whatever. Like that's not OG. Like OG was like when the legendary Scar was like the best gun in the game, and it still is good. But like it's nowhere near the way like the actual original one used to be. Funny Fin Tin, thank you for joining. Have a great day. Um, Good luck. I'm gonna grab something to eat. All right, your boy's cereal designation, and thank you for joining. Have a great day. Yeah, yeah. Doctor Doom one. I wish I joined that one. Um, yeah, exactly. Listen, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, right? And obviously, you have the right to voice your opinion and influence others, right? And that's why people do debates and stuff. But the problem is that like it's how people word what they're saying that's the problem. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it depends what you're saying that can be bad. But most of the time I feel like it's how you're saying it, right? If you're trying to influence someone and change their perspective and debate them. You want to come off like sincere. You want to come off as somebody that's like trying to help you form your opinion, not like, crack, like break your opinion and, like shatter everything. And then it's like, well, I guess yours is the only right way. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be nice when you do that. The Saints. Fortnite is free. I never I think I might have spent like $10 on it back in 2018, and that was it. That was just for one battle pass because I don't know if they have the same thing now. But back then, if you bought one battle pass and you grind it out to the maximum, you can buy every single battle pass. Like it was nice, right? You only had to pay for a battle pass if you ended up like slipping away. Um, the only thing I found cool in Fortnite, yeah, it's crazy how they have so many different skins now. You know what I mean? Like they have like the Punisher one, the Spider Man one, the Bruce Banner one. Lexi7083. Thank you for joining my live stream again. I believe you've joined it before. HammyCat123, go ahead. What's your question? Commanders winning the Super Bowl was controversial hot take. Now I don't watch football. I watch basketball. Basketball is my thing because I love how fast paced it is. Mel the Quitzow, hello. I don't know a whole lot about the Commanders. I'm hoping that the Ravens win because Lamar Jackson deserves it. But yeah, then I think they made a Jinx against the Gorillas and Jinx. Yeah, are you talking about like Jinx from Gorillas or like Jinx as in like the League of Legends Arcane show? Idle 9633. I'm confused on what you. Oh, I understand what that's spelled out. No. I'm not gonna go into like that kind of territory. Whopper, Junior Whopper, double, triple Whopper, flame grilled taste with perfect toppers. Rule of stay, lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup's okay. If I don't want that, impossible or bacon. I didn't see the second season of Arcane. I saw the first one was pretty good. I should actually finish the show or whatever. But yeah, no. When I mean controversial hot take, I apologize for not answering your question. But like when I mean like controversial hot take, I mean nothing that's gonna get me canceled. You know what I mean? I can't, talk about groups of individuals or whatever. Spider Witch. Okay, depends on how bad the dare is. Black and White 1415. Yes, he did. Thank you. I believe everybody has their person they believe in. Whopper. Any Whopper. My way you rule. You're seizing the day at BK. Have it your way you rule. Wear your shoes on the wrong feet for a like and sub. Okay. The last episode I think got awards. I should watch it. I know it was like very good. Brazilian 197, thank you for joining. Let's see. There you go. There you go, Spider Witch. I better see that sub now. Agent Paul. What up, Agent Paul 22? Boovie 7423, hello. Arvin Kajay, hello. Guess what? Chicken butt. Yep, chicken bot. I've ever heard of I think I've heard of Sally Face actually. I know it's supposed to be like a dark game, like a very like dreary, dark game, but I have no clue what it's about. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Maslow 9727. How am I? I'm doing just fine. I'm relaxing on vacation. Uh, hope you're doing well, Maslow. Hope your day's going well. Jacob is weird. Can you say we love you, Lil Tekka, for an edit? Sure. Yeah, we love you, Lil Tekka. Or not, well, not Lil Tekka. Sorry, just we love you, Tekka. Okay, sure. We love you, Tekka. Make sure you tag me in that in your hashtag so I can see that edit. Hot take: we need a ban most allergen in the morning to let natural selection take its course. That's actually pretty funny. Oh my god, that's really funny. The only thing that I disagree with on that, well, obviously, besides the fact it's crazy, is like someone could have like a peanut allergy, but then they could be like 7 feet tall and end up having like looking like LeBron James and end up being like the smartest person alive. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, the guy might have the peanut allergy, but his this guy's genetics are like insane. He's like smarter than Isaac Newton and stronger than like John Cena. You know what I mean? That's like I'd certainly want my children to be like that. That's Aubrey for you. Thank you for saying the star. I appreciate it. Um, oh, okay. I did not know Sally Face was about that. I did not know that's what it was about at all. But that was like the one about like the girl in middle school or whatever. But I guess I was wrong. uh, I hope you're all having a great day. I got my dog with me right here, so just chilling. Just someone who's a serial killer and gets the death penalty. Well, I guess I don't have to play the game now if I know what happens. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Say the same thing. I don't know any Russian, man. I apologize. I apologize, comrade. I have no idea. Well, it's just like a trans. That'd be funny. There should be a translator on this. Bob Ross is actually a killer, and his paintings are the locations where he buried or hid his victims. You know what would be pretty funny? Okay, I love Mother Miranda. Sorry, I have a girlfriend, so I wouldn't riz up anyone actually. Also, rest in peace to Oliver Tree. What happened to him was absolutely tragic. Um, Bob Ross is a killer. I like that theory. That's kind of funny. I uh, I I feel like that'd be the coolest thing ever. Not the coolest. I mean, obviously that'd be horrible. But I mean, if the theory was right, that'd be so cool. Imagine like, all right, guys. It was just a happy accident. That's what he says before he gets put on death row. It's just a happy accident. Um, I think Damon Harris. I think he understood it was satire. Uh, Kevin Too Cool. I love that name. Parappa has my heart. Um, I mean, yeah, like that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. A lot of stuff should be turned into laws or whatever. Yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. If you have any questions, comments, literally like anything, like I don't know, I'm just chilling. This is such a dumb live stream. I love this. It's the most low effort thing imaginable. It's just me going on tangents and rants about like. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you have an illness. I hope you feel better soon. No, it's great to hear you're having a great day. Yeah, I'm having a fantastic day. What do I think about aliens? You know, there are millions upon millions upon millions of stars, right? Take your bed, for example. right? Your bed is pretty big. Your bed is like 2 to 3 times the size of you, right? Now you have your bed, right? Now put that bed in a parking lot, right? Doesn't fit there at all, right? It's not big enough. You need like 1,000 beds to fit like a Walmart parking lot, if not more, right? So now you have 1,000 beds, right? Just for that one parking lot. Okay. Now that's just a Walmart parking lot. That's not the state of like New Jersey, right? You need like 10, like literally 20, like 20,000 Walmarts probably to cover the state of New Jersey. So now you have 200, no, not even that, 1,000 times 20,000. What's that? That's like 20 million. So now you need 20 million beds just to cover the little state of New Jersey, right? Then obviously, like, you know what I mean? It's just expanding. So now it's like, to get to the whole thing in the world. Actually, not even that. Let me just say this. There's 8.8 billion people in the world. 8.8 billion, right? On one planet. Okay? And yet there are millions of stars out there, if not billions of stars. And other planets that we know of. Meaning that there's probably hundreds of thousands of planets that we don't know of. And you're telling me that not one of those has a single other life form? Like, I don't know. Like there's definitely like bacteria or some kind of like germ. Maybe like a tardigrade. Like tardigrades are these like small microscopic bugs, like insects or whatever. I guess they're animals and they can like withstand like the most extreme environmental circumstances. Um, and yeah, like you're telling me that there's none at all in the world. Cool kid, eat it. Yeah, I gotcha. There's a bunch they found that can sustain life. Exactly. So if those tardigrades can sustain life, in outer space on like a different planet, who's to say that like genuine like aliens or like, you know, variants of humans. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to be like, like, oh my god, there's gonna be UFOs that are gonna like take over the world, right? If an alien ever came to Earth, like we'd probably like kill it like immediately, or like the FBI would like take it in and like interrogate it to death or something. But uh, Maslow 9727, have a great day, dude. Wyatt's vlog. I live in New Jersey, so you know. Um, yeah, it's like a whole bunch of stuff. Um, oh my God, it's been an hour and 2 minutes. All right, it's been an hour. I think I'm getting. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I think I'm getting kind of tired. Kiara Smilly 01V. Wait, I just realized I could try. Like doing some rapping or something like that. There's this platform called Rhyme Game, and you can see if you can like rap to like the different rhymes it gives you. Um, if fish can survive in the ocean and we can't, then that means that the elements it can survive in, therefore other life forms or planets can survive in their home planet. They have different bodies. Yeah, I mean that's basically it. But anyway, I'm gonna get going. Or actually, I could. I could. I don't know. Would you guys want to see that? I mean, I feel like we're just kind of like chill for right now, but you know, I'm kind of tired anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna head out. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video or next live stream. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing, as it would truly help me out a lot. You all